Well, welcome to the weekend with me, Steve Savant, host of the Internet Daily Talk Show, the Business Insurance Zone, and National Insurance columnist. I was reading the paper the other day and I'm looking at this new way of explaining medical technology to the boomers. I'm part of the boomer nation, have been for a little while now, and we're looking in the 21st century. They call it the age of screenings. I mean, these are the recommended tests for anybody that's 50 and older who want to keep prudent tabs on their health. And I just want to go through some of these because they're really kind of interesting. An audiogram, it's about $95 average. An audiogram tests your hearing, and of course I have a little tinnitus from my rock and roll days with Petra, so I still have I have to get my ears checked about every year. So that's about a $95 charge. If you're doing a bone density scan, I had one of these, and of course I drink milk like a fish, and when I had my exam, I passed with flying colors. I probably have an overdose of calcium flowing in my veins. I haven't had a chest x-ray in a long time. A chest x-ray can go anywhere between $40 and $70. I mean, even that bone density exam, that's even more than that. That's $110. So when I'm looking at chest exams right now, I haven't had one probably, I'm gonna say, in a good 10 years. And the only reason I had that exam was because I actually hurt myself in a baseball game and I was just making sure I didn't break anything. A colonoscopy, this is one of my favorites, actually not. It's about between $1,000 and $2,200 if you're gonna have a colonoscopy to check for any kind of benign, hopefully they're benign polyps, and to really just go through your thorough intestines. You probably should do it once. As you start to get into your 50s and 60s, I think you probably need to be doing this probably every 2 to 4 years. I don't know, whatever they recommend. Then I had a body composite test. Now, this is kind of the elaborate way of explaining. They're testing how much percentage of my body fat exists on my composite test. And I didn't really like that because by the time I got done with that, it said I needed to drop another 12 to 13 pounds, and here I thought I was already doing good. I noticed that there's 2 tests they wanted to have for men. The prostate exam, of course, that's about $45 to $100, somewhere in that vicinity. And an abdomen aortic ultrasound. I had one of these, and that costs about $158. They're checking all these arenas. And for women, they're doing pelvic exams. Those are about $100 to $200. And of course, mammograms, and we're celebrating, of course, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And those exams cost somewhere around between $92 and $139, somewhere in the average. So it's pretty affordable. Then the last 2 I want to talk about is an EKG, which is going to do some heart stress ideas, which are about $160 to $200, and of course laboratory work that includes blood and urine for around $100 to $200. So all in, if you're really willing to spend about $2.5 to $3 grand, of course that colonoscopy is the bulk of that, if you're ready to spend that kind of real money, you can really find out and keep tabs on your health along the way. And again, I don't know how frequent you should have it. Talk to your doctor before you go forward with any of these exams, of course. But one of the things I want to talk about is 2 exams that come already packaged in life insurance applications. That is an EKG and a blood and urine exam, which looks at about 24 different categories. And when they send you the results are really pretty easy to read and will tell you if you're in the normal or abnormal ranges. Those exams can be done either in the privacy of your own home, or if you want to have the examiner come to your office, you can have it done there. They do your height and your weight, and then they're going to draw blood and urine, and they're going to do an exam, and they'll send those results directly to your home. I think this is a great way to find out about what your cholesterol is, your good and bad cholesterol, see how your heart's doing, and if you really do a pretty good exam, have exam results, you actually could lower your premiums that you're paying for life insurance. So it's a great idea to get an exam on a regular basis. If you've been checking out life insurance anyways, this is a fantastic time to do it. And remember, in the 4th quarter, we get more benevolent underwriting from life insurance than we ever did throughout the entire year. So I just want to encourage you today, go ahead and find out, is this exam worth it for you? An EKG and a full blood and urine exam, it could save you money and could increase coverage for your family. Now you can know your cholesterol level and have an in-home EKG and have an easy to understand exam result mailed directly to your mailbox. It's all about keeping track of your health and how it can impact your wealth. You could be saving real money on life insurance and protect your family's financial future. I'm Steve Savant. Welcome to the world.